is up, guys, and we are back with another video. So you're probably wondering, why am I on my hardcore account? And for some of you, this might be your first time watching a video from me, and you're probably wondering, what the heck is a hardcore account? Basically, I have this series on my channel, and I've been doing it for around 3 to 4 months now, where I'm playing hardcore Genshin. So if you guys ever played something like Pokemon Nuzlocke, it's basically where if a character dies, they're basically out forever, and any item they equip, any weapon they have, it's all gone. But that's not what this video is about. We're not really talking about hardcore. What we're talking about is free to play, because as you guys know, my hardcore account is a free to play account. You know, I don't spend a dime on this account. It's completely free to play. And that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about my free to play experience versus my whale experience in Genshin Impact. So I know there's some whales who are adamant about being whales and roast free to play players, and then there's some free to play players that just completely roast whales. You know, it goes both ways. No one's right, no one's wrong. So I'm just giving you guys my just non-biased experience from both accounts. Starting off with my hardcore account, honestly, it's probably the most fun I've had playing Genshin on my hardcore account. And a lot of that does have to do is because it's more intense, because I can't lose a character. So every moment is like, okay, I can't lose this character because I have to basically start all over. That's part of it. And another part of it is because getting those 5 stars and saving up Primo Gems has its own charm in a sense. You know, it sucks saving up Primo Gems, but it also feels good because eventually you get enough saved and you're like on your guaranteed pity and you roll for that character that you want and you finally get them. Or maybe you just get a lucky 5-star. Like the only 5-star I have on this account, which I just got like last week or 2 weeks ago, is Kaching. And honestly, I'm not even going to use her. But it was still exciting to pull my first 5-star. You know, I haven't even gotten my first 5-star on the standard banner. So that's some things I have noticed is as a free-to-play player, like you barely get any wishes. You know, everything that you get, you work for, you have to work hard for, you have to do everything to get wishes, right? As a whale or someone as not even a whale, but anyone who spends money, they can easily refresh, they can easily get the battle pass, because the battle pass gives so much Primo Gems and rolls. And not only that, the Welkin Moon gives so much wishes. It's kind of crazy, right? It's definitely something you have to get used to, because coming from where I'm at, where like I was just basically whaling for whatever I wanted. But the thing is, like I was saying earlier, it's like probably the most fun I've had playing, because everything has a reason I'm doing it, you know? When I log into my main account, I'll talk about what I mean by that exactly, but you guys will see. And the thing is, when I first started this account, I already had an idea of what team I wanted. You know, I really wanted Beidou, I really wanted Lisa, and I wanted to run a double electro charge with Xingqiu combo. But as you guys can see by my team, I didn't really end up with what I wanted because the wishes didn't go my way. And that's one thing with free to play, you know, regardless of how many times you wish, sometimes you just get super unlucky. And I completely forgot who was on Beidou's banner, but I know it was Diona and Beidou, and I want to say Xinyan. And honestly, the only person I really wanted, I was fine with one Diona, but I really just wanted Beidou. And the thing is, I didn't even get her from the event banner. That's the crazy part. And we were so sad that stream because like we had this whole idea of building around Beidou and like getting the weapon for her and everything, and we ended up not even getting her from the banner. And then at the very end of the stream, I had one wish on my standard banner. I just did it, and I got Beidou from there. And it was like probably one of the best moments ever. And, you know, that's not a moment you would get as a whale, you know, because as a whale or like as someone who just spends money to get the character they want, you know you're going to get it. You're going to spend the money. You're going to get that character. You're going to go for it. But as a free-to-play, when you're not having that guarantee, it's like a hit or miss, right? When you do get that character, like I did with Beidou, when like all the odds are against you, it feels amazing. You know, it's like that euphoric feeling. But when you don't get it, it's a gut punch. And then you're like, oh my God, this game sucks. RNG's trash. So it's like a whole different experience playing as a free-to-play player, and I've enjoyed that experience. You know, it's not always been good, because there's been some streams where basically I've just gotten like a bunch of Favonius weapons, and it's the saddest thing in the world. Like if you guys look at my weapons, I might be complaining, and you guys might see this as a free-to-play player and be like, oh, this is how a normal day looks like for me. But like, look at these weapons right here. I have a bunch of Favonius. I got 2 bells, which is the worst 4-star weapon in the game. And yeah, like these weapons are nothing too impressive. I did get the Lithic Blade. I got super lucky on that, leveled this to 80. But yeah, to say the least, it's been an interesting experience playing on a free-to-play account, and I've enjoyed it a lot. And also being a free-to-play character and just having a second account in general, it really gives me an appreciation for characters I would like never typically use. If you go on any tier list, I know like, I forgot who made it, I think Tenha. He made a tier list recently and I was watching it, and he put Beidou on D tier. And if that was the whale me, I would agree. You know, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense, Beidou's D tier. But as a free-to-play player that's using Beidou and maining her, I can say she's definitely not D tier. She is probably one of the most fun characters I've had in Genshin Impact. She's one of the most unique 4 stars because she has that counter capability. It does have its cons because you have to wait for enemies to hit you and all that stuff, but you know, it's fun. So I definitely don't agree with that, and it gives me like a new light on characters I would have never considered before, you know? Same with Sucrose, right? Like, I never used her before. I just knew she was like I just knew her as the Walmart venti, but after using her, she's so much fun. Her abilities look super cool. All the elements mixing together are super fun. And that's why I'm not using my Kaching, right? You know, I don't want to use characters that I would typically always use. I'm trying to use characters that I haven't gotten the chance to use and give them that appreciation. But that's pretty much it for the free-to-play account. Honestly, when I log in every day, I enjoy playing more on my free-to-play account. There's stuff I look forward to doing, getting materials for all my characters. It's so much more fun. Just way more rewarding at the end playing on this account and everything. So respect to all you free-to-play players. Now let's go ahead, jump onto my main account. And the thing with my main account is because I've spent like so much getting characters and getting C6 for characters. You know, I'm not uber crazy. I don't have C6 for like every single 5-star. I'm not that crazy. But I try to at least get one of the new 5-star. That way I can just test it out, level it to 80. And that's one good thing. You know, I can level up any character, test them out, try out different team comps. That's not something I can do on my free-to-play account where I'm kind of like forced to go what they give me. Here, I basically have everyone. You know, the only one I'm missing is Jean. But is it always as fun? No, I don't think so, because when I was trying to go for Refinement 5, what's it called? Not even Refinement 5. When I was trying to go for just the elegy of the end, just one of them, like, it felt awful, you know? It felt so bad. Like, I was like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? I'm just spending for pixels, you know? It was like such a horrible feeling, and I'm not like asking for pity or anything. I'm just giving you guys my experience, right? Yeah, it's great to have all these weapons, but at the end of the day, you're running like a 4-party team. But since I do have so much stuff and like all my characters are pretty stacked out and like I've farmed artifacts like crazy, it just makes the Abyss a cakewalk, you know. As soon as it drops, it takes me like 2 minutes to do. Whereas on my free-to-play account, I'm still on like floor 6 and it's like an actual challenge, you know, and I can't die because it's hardcore. For me personally, from this account, the Abyss is a cakewalk, but on my other account, it's not a cakewalk. You know, you still struggle here and there. You have to mess around with different team comps. Here, I just slap in whoever I want and it just works, you know. There is no like strategy or anything. It just works because you're basically OP with all the things you have. And another thing is I'm at a point right now in Genshin, at least on this account, where I don't even know what to farm for anymore, right? Like, I've basically gotten every character I want to level 80. I don't really want to level anyone else up. And the reason I'm not doing artifact dungeons anymore is because I have like a decent artifact set for every character. You know, I can swap like 2 characters around. It doesn't matter, you know. There's not one set that's bad. And the amount of time it's going to take for me to get a better artifact, that amount of time it's not worth it. You know, it's like law of diminishing returns. It's just not worth it for me. And you guys can see my materials right here. I have almost 10 million Mora. I have like so many books. I have so many materials. All these boss drops, all these like cubes and flowers. I just have so many things and I just don't even know what to farm for. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, there's apparently new characters coming out. I'm not going to say who or what, but I've already farmed for them because I don't know what else to farm for. And that's a struggle for being a whale. Like, I log in, I'm not even sure what to spend my resin on. Sometimes I just fight a random boss. Sometimes I use it on ore. It's not enjoyable, you know. There's like nothing keeping me going other than making content for you guys. Yeah, it's fun at first having everything, having access to everything, but at the end of it, like, it's all dried out. Everything's so easy. You basically have everything. There's no reason for me to keep going, you know? And that kind of wraps up the video, guys. I kind of just wanted to share my 2 vastly different experiences and give my opinion on the whale versus free-to-play debate, if that's a thing, if people want to call it that. So and that's not even biased, you know, this is just my experience. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys have different experiences. Maybe you guys have the same experiences. I would love to know. But that's pretty much it from me, guys. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys.